This here is Dakota Pete, not to be confused with Carolina Pete.
Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. Hope you're having a great day today.
I don't think Carolina Pete would want to be spread all over this. I don't think he would like that at all. That is a brisk way to start the morning, man. So, I want to talk to you a little bit about what's gone on for the preparation for this green, what I'm doing right now, and sort of what the hopes for the future are right now. So first off, I'm hoping to see seed on this within about the next 7 days. That's the goal. Now, obviously there's a lot of things that can change that. One thing that was really pretty ridiculous around here is we had another set of massive storms come through basically the day I seed it. Now, the beauty about the sand is that it couldn't really go anywhere. So I only saw a couple spots where potentially I'm gonna have to do a little patchwork, and it was where some water came down off the hill that I just really didn't know it was going to do what it did. There was just so much water. I wanna talk a little bit about the prep on what I did here, just so you have an idea of what we're looking at when you see this putting surface down here. So first off, right now it is not perfectly smooth, and it's not going to be perfectly smooth until the grass begins to grow in. So once it starts to grow, then I'm going to top dress it again, smooth it out, find the little bumps and ridges, and that's gonna be how it gets to be that like real nice tight playing surface. What I'm doing right now really is just bedding down the seed. And so I added a little extra sphagnum peat to the top of it, just to kind of give it a little extra water holding capacity and you know, little something extra goodies on the top. But the sand mixture that I have here is a 90-10 mix of basically Mason sand and Dakota Pete. And so that was pre-blended up in Ogden and trucked in, and believe it or not, there's almost 40 tons just right in this area right here. That's a lot. The depth of the sand on the backside is close to 2 feet. The shallowest part over here is gonna be right in that like 6 inches. Kind of, that's probably the shallowest. And I know that I'm not gonna be able to grow short grass right up against the rock, so the plan is not to do that. I'm gonna have to create a little bit of a buffer zone in there just around the edge because of rocks and things spilling out behind the green. So that'll be a project as the grass starts to grow in and I know what I need to cut out. So here's what's gone into this for additional prep. Now I put down about 2 pounds of slow release NP&K, actually just a blend of 20-20-20 that went down, and I blended it all through the sand as I was doing the build on it. And I also put polymers down in it just like I did on the lawn, because that will help hold more moisture and give some good expansion and contraction throughout the life of this green, holding more water and as well as keeping it aerated. So that was in the sand prior to planting. It'll give the seed something to get down into as the roots begin to grow down. I believe long term, that'll kind of get me into the first part of the season as the green is waking up, but we'll see how that works. Then the last thing that I did was put the first step of the seeding and overseeding pack down on top of the seed, so it just has pretty much everything it could possibly need to get up and going and growing super duper quickly. So I think that's probably the last plate compaction I'm going to do. Anything beyond this is going to be sweeping, leveling, and maybe rolling, but probably not. This thing is packed super tight. So it's just sort of off to the races and hoping for the best at this point. I can tell you I'm pretty damn excited about all of it. Just saying. By the way, look at this, huh? This is something else. You can almost see stripes. Oh, it's so pretty. That's a good looking lawn right there. Good combo. Maybe we should take a look at it and see what it looks like overhead. This is just a piece of turf that was cut off the edge when the edging was put in, but look, it like rooted down into the soil and the rock. Crazy, you know? Grass really isn't all that difficult. It's one of those things you can just sort of let it be and it somehow finds a way to make it